हेलो गाइस, आई एम योर फ्रेंड अनुभव फ्रॉम Hitbullseye। आज मैं आपके साथ एक ऐसा कोर्स डिस्कस करने वाला हूं जिसके बारे में ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स को नॉलेज नहीं है, बट दिस कोर्स इज इक्वली रिवॉर्डिंग लाइक एनी अदर कन्वेंशनल कोर्स। This course is offered by the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences of IIT Madras। और इस कोर्स में एंट्रेंस के लिए the exam that you need to give is HSEE, meaning Humanities and Social Sciences Entrance Examination। So what is this exam? आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे। So our agenda of discussion is going to be first of all decoding HSEE। What is this exam and what is it all about? What are the careers that you can get into after clearing this exam? आपका eligibility criteria, इस exam का pattern, क्या preparation strategy होनी चाहिए, the selection procedure for getting into this course, and last but not the least, last year का exam analysis. So, decoding the HSEE exam. This exam gives an entrance into the 5-year integrated Master of Arts program that is offered, as I've told you before, by the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences by IIT Madras. इस कोर्स के लिए the total seats are 58. The MA is offered in 2 streams, that is the Development Studies and English Studies. The first 2 years of this course is common to all the students so that they can understand their area of interest and opt for the stream to study further. So ये MA in Development Studies और MA in English Studies ये क्या चीज़ है? As the name suggests, MA in Development Studies refers to studying the developmental aspects of nations and the world as whole. You get to study the indicators such as the role of markets, gender relations, and social issues such as poverty and inequality. MA in English Studies, as the name suggests, all the students who have an inclination towards studying the literature part of English, they need to study the English Studies. The focus of this stream is on linguistic analysis, understanding of English literature that includes the current debates in the literary theory. Basically, you get to research on the English language. So what are the professions the students can get into after clearing this exam? A career in the civil services, or they can become a part of the government. They can go into the financial sector. They can get employed in the international organizations like the United Nations, Asian Development Bank, International Monetary Fund. And last, they can land up a consultancy job in the reputed MNCs across the globe. So eligibility criteria क्या है इस exam को देने के लिए? So the eligibility criteria for this exam is that the student should either have passed the 12th standard examination or he should be appearing for the 12th standard exam. The minimum percentage required for any student is 50% for general stream and 45% for the SC and ST category. Of course, इस एग्जाम के लिए एक एज रिक्वायरमेंट भी है, एंड दैट इज दैट द डेट ऑफ बर्थ ऑफ अ स्टूडेंट शुड फॉल ऑन और आफ्टर October 1, 1997, with of course with a 5 years relaxation for SC, ST and physically disabled candidates. So what is the exam pattern of this exam? So it is going to be a computer based exam with a total duration of 3 hours. In 3 घंटे में you will be tested in 2 sections. Section 1 that is going to be of 2.5 hours, that will be based on the multiple choice questions, and section 2 that is going to be of 30 minutes and that will have an essay writing ability test. इस एग्जाम के लिए for every correct answer that is going to be in section 1, for every correct answer you get 1 mark, and for every wrong answer you are going to lose 0.25 marks. The candidates on special request can ask for a pen and paper mode for writing their essays. So part 1 that is going to contain the MCQ questions and that is going to be of 2.5 hours are going to consist of the questions from English, Quant, General Studies, especially Indian economy, Indian society and culture, world affairs, and of course environment and ecology. Part 2 में रहेगी आपकी essay writing, जिसमें all the students would be required to have their own point of view, their perspective, or a simple discussion or description on any general topic. So what should be the preparation strategy for this exam? Start your preparation early. मैं हमेशा अपने स्टूडेंट्स को यही सजेशन देता हूं, whether it is this exam or any other exam, start your preparations early. This will give you the time in end to revise whatever you have learned. Focus on individual topics is a must. Instead of preparing whole of the syllabus in a one time, you should focus on the topics individually, that is quant, verbal and general awareness. Number 3, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा practice कीजिए mock test, sample papers and previous year question papers की. This will give you a very fair idea of how an actual exam comes. Learn the art of time management. Since this exam is going to be composed of 2 sections, जिसमें first section is going to be of 2.5 hours and the second section is going to be of just 30 minutes, the students need to learn the art of time management. Rigorous practice is needed. It is because इस exam के लिए competition is really hard. Of course, anyone would want to be a part of IIT Madras. Get familiar with the exam pattern so that you can avoid any last minute surprises for the exam. I have many students जो अक्सर मुझसे पूछते हैं कि सर हमें late night तक जाकर पढ़ना चाहिए or should we get up early in the morning to study? And this is what I suggest them, that these things differ from person to person. You have to make your own study plan. If you feel you can get up early in the morning and study, you should try getting up early. If you feel you give a good output when you get up early in the morning, you should try that. If you think you give a good output by studying late at night, well, you should try that. So this is something that cannot be same for every individual. So strategize your own study plan. Learn to maintain patience for 3 hours. Well, you have to sit for 3 hours straight for this exam. There's not going to be any break. So you have to prepare yourself to sit in 3-hour exam straight. You need to strike a balance between attempt and accuracy. Last year also, many students of mine, in order to improve their attempt, they lower down their accuracy. Well, you have to strike a balance between them. Read newspapers regularly. ना सिर्फ इस exam के लिए, but for every exam, I suggest this thing to all my students. Make newspapers your best friend. रोज 1 घंटा newspaper जरूर पढ़िए. Not only will it help to improve your general awareness in terms of general knowledge and current affairs, it will also help to improve your grasp on the language. Have your own perspective on issues, have your own point of view, have your own analysis ready so that you can write them whenever it comes to a question in essay writing. And last, inculcate the habit of extensive reading. This is a course that requires you to become an excellent researcher. So you need to inculcate this habit of reading. So what is the selection procedure going to be? सभी students जिनका नाम merit list में आएगा, they will be called for counseling by IIT Madras. The list of documents that will be required will be the application form, the admit card, rank or the score card, the class 10th and 12th passing certificate and category certificates if they are applicable. Once the eligibility and the documents are verified, the student will be awarded with that seat. So this is the analysis of last year exam. The verbal had 36 questions, quantitative and analytical ability had 36, and then the Indian economy, Indian society, world affairs and environment and ecology had 18 questions each, making a total of 144. After I had a discussion with the students who gave this exam last year, they told me that sir, this exam was somewhere between moderate to tough. The quant was moderate, verbal बहुत easy थी, while the GK was the toughest. The quant had basic numbers, algebra, geometry, percentage, statistics kind of questions, while verbal had questions from figure of speech, reading comprehensions, vocabulary, and sentence formation. The last, general studies, had questions that had equal weightage to all the 4 sections. Well friends, that was all regarding the HSEE exam. I will be back with another course that will be helpful for all you students. Till then, stay tuned, keep watching Hitbullseye.